Stop press, stop press, stop press. Attention all SME sales and marketing professionals. You are required to focus closely on this week's newsletter. Believe me, what you are about to read will reveal the shocking truth about the unethical business disregarding the minimum wage rules. True? No lying. In fact, this news serves a stern warning for you and me to ensure this law is obeyed for sake of business and the economy as a whole. Just to preview some vital and relevant salient points, allow me to share them with you. Now, for starters, the government is disappointed with the salary range offered to local employees. To justify the wages given, the authorities are developing a talent pool towards getting high skills, productivity, and potentials. Furthermore, it is critical that the core of any organization develop right employees, as it could make or break a business. Additionally, to get more and productive workers, the state is organizing job placements through the initiative implemented by SOCSO, Social Security Organization, to say the least. That said, let's drill deeper into the core of this news, shall we? Thanks. Here goes. Breaking news. Minimum wage is no joke. Kuala Lumpur, employers should take the minimum wage requirements seriously, said the Prime Minister as he expressed his disappointment over the salary range offered to local employees. The RM1,500 minimum wage policy was implemented in Malaysia on May 1. As of July 1, statistics from the government's My Future Jobs portal showed that the monthly salary range of most job offers nationwide was between RM1,200 and RM2,000. The government is developing a talent pool towards high skills, productivity, and potentials. However, I am somewhat disappointed as the salaries offered by the employers are not commensurate with the qualifications and job scope of the local workforce, Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob said. Calling workers the core of any organization, he said they could make or break a business. I ask all employers to be serious about this, he said at the launch of the Keluarga Malaysia Jaran Kerja Job Fair at the World Trade Center Kuala Lumpur yesterday. To overcome any shortcomings, Ismail Sabri called on the Human Resources Ministry to engage with employers and workers' representatives to find the best approaches and solutions. Also, a tripartite consultative approach through the National Labour Advisory Council can be sought to reach a consensus for time well-being of all Malaysian families. I urge employers, including government agencies, government-linked companies and the private sector to provide the best job opportunities and incentives for job seekers, he added. Under the government's Aming Kerja Wage Incentive, JKIP, Job Placement Initiative, Ismail Sabri said more than 113,000 people had secured jobs as of July 18. With JKIP extended to December 31, the initiative would focus on employment for vulnerable job seekers such as people with disabilities, OKU, individuals who had lost their jobs, workers in the tourism sector and former prisoners, he said. To date, a total of 36,281 and OKU persons have obtained job placements through the initiative. Implemented by SOCSO, Social Security Organization, he said. Also present at the event were Human Resources Minister Datuk Seri M. Servanan, SOCSO Chairman Professor Tan Sri Dr. Muhammad Hanif Abdullah and its CEO Datuk Seri Dr. Muhammad Azman Azim Muhammad. All in all, the topic of this week's newsletter concerning the seriousness of basic wages must be fully examined. This wage issue has a far and wide consequences. If unchecked, it affect our economy. True? You better believe it. To recap in a nutshell, be reminded that the government is unhappy with the salary range rewarded to local employees. Hence, in order to justify the required salary, the authorities is developing a talent pool of workers to make them to be of high skills, productivity, and potentials. Besides, it was said that the core of any organization lies in developing the right people, as this can make or break a company. Again, it was also said that to attract more and highly productive workers, the state organizes job placements through the initiative run by SOCSO, Social Security Organization. Possible? You bet. At this juncture and having read this bulletin, we must ask ourselves this searching question: how can we help to minimize the high impact of unjustified wages? My humble answer is to tell one and all to make our companies to be more efficient in all our business transactions. Get my drift? I am sure you will. As a parting gift to you, may I leave a famous quote by Fabrizio Moreira. He is an Ecuadorian politician and businessman. He say, as a small business owner myself, I talk to so many other business owners who delay seasonal hiring by waiting until the last minute to make their temporary hires. Source: extracted and modified from open printed media. P.S. Come to think of it, we know if it is a lengthy SME's business newsletter, yet we want to congratulate you for watching and reading this bulletin completely. Needless to say, since you have fully read this news, therefore, you now deserve more forthcoming weekly free bonus of chapters of the book How to Handle All Kind of Sales Objection. Additionally, we are eager to know which part of this sales and marketing SME's newsletter you learned most. Your feedbacks are critical so that we can help each other grow effectively. Lest you forget, these sharing will continue in YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and of course in our author, trainer and consultant's email, josephsfn@gmail.com, upon request. Alright, thank you. We hope to meet you next week. Goodbye and best wishes. From me, yours truly, Madam Sophia, the virtual presenter to CTM Joseph. July 3, 2022.